shot my mom in the back for infidelity. So from that day forward, I vowed that I would never cheat on my partner.
That's deep. That's deep.
Now, this woman said that her dad pew-pewed her mom for cheating. And, I look in the comments and all I see is foolishness from men. Just absolutely ridiculous. But before I get into it, I actually forgot. Let me give a shout out to my girl, T Scorpio, for putting me on to this video clip. Now, like I said, I look in the comments and all I see is craziness like this. If you betray the one closest to you, you deserve whatever punishment you get. Next comment, I'm 100% with dad. Loyalty is everything. Now, woman says people get cheated on every day. That gives no right to unaliving someone, people excusing his behavior in the comments. But if the roles were reversed, people would be like, why not just leave? And I'm going to tell you what, she is exactly right. That is a fact, sis. But, my thing about this is that no one cares. No one cares when a woman gets cheated on. You're just supposed to swallow it. But let me just keep going before I even talk about it. Let me read the next comment. If unaliving goes to every cheating home, cheating will stop. Another comment, stop playing with good people. Another one, I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Another one, people don't realize how dangerous cheating can be. Another man, do people not realize cheating is betrayal? Another one, betrayal been deep since Adam and Eve. And all I saw was comments of men that think it is okay to harm a woman for being a cheater. You know what I'm saying? Or a betrayer, however you want to call it. But my thing is that for some reason, a man can do a woman the dirtiest of dirty, and then want you to let him get off scot-free. A man can lie to you. A man can cheat on you. He could have told you that he wanted a relationship while he was actively lying about that relationship just so that he could get in your pants. A man can live a double life. A man can have a baby on you. A man can have you put years and years into him. And then he can just tell you he wants an open relationship, or he's never going to marry you, or he can go ahead and leave you and go marry the next woman in 2 weeks. A man can beat the brakes off you. It's a whole lot of things that men expect women to deal with. And women are just supposed to accept it all and just walk away and not trip. But when a man's feelings get hurt or he feels betrayed, the world is supposed to stop. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is that, we're told as women, like, you're not supposed to take a man's money without really being into him or without giving him what he wanted in return for it. But a man can sit there and play in a woman's face. He can play with her feelings, sleep with her, take the gift of her body, and she's just supposed to deal with it. She's supposed to deal with all that betrayal and all that scorn that she feels inside. And I really hate it because if you really think about that, like you really think about the mentality of that, that is just telling everyone that the world views the emotions of a man as way more valuable and way more sacred than a woman's. And actually, if you really think about that, that's highly illogical. If women are so emotional, which I don't believe, okay? I don't believe it. But let's just say for all intents and purposes of this argument, right? If women are so emotional, wouldn't that mean that we feel things more deeply? So when you hurt us, like, wouldn't how we feel, wouldn't that mean that, we would be the ones that would be more valid in deciding to crash out if things came to that point where we felt like our emotions or feelings were being played with or we felt disrespected? Because if men are so logical and unemotional and detached, then, wouldn't that mean that you should be able to handle betrayal without losing your freaking mind? You should be able to be like, you know what? Oh, okay. She played me, but I'm going to be logical about this. I'm just going to get rid of her and I'm going to choose better moving forward. No need to risk my freedom to pay this woman back. Because if I do that, I'm going to be in there with nothing but hard legs, and I'm going to be Big Bubba's bed bunk buddy. Getting my booty played with, you know? But nah. That is too logical for men to comprehend. And this is, like I said, it's just insane to me, you know? And, you know, it's funny to me, seeing as though men have told women this lie, like, forever. Like, it's as old as time that men are so logical and so intellectual. You know what I mean? And, you know, I just want any woman that's listening to this right now, I'm serious, any woman that is listening to this right now, never in your life give a man grace for doing something that you know doggone well he would have kicked you to the curb for. If you know that if you cheated, that man would have dipped on you and skated on you, do you know how stupid you have to be to let him cheat on you and you take him back and you make excuses for it? Like, that's literally insane. If you do that, I promise you, you need to stop what you're doing, stop looking at the video, go in the bathroom, look in the mirror, take a deep breath, and smack yourself. Like, on both sides. Both sides. Not one cheek, two cheeks. For real, because that's literally... Let me stop. But no, seriously, that's insane, man. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you give this man a grace that he would never give you? Like, what are you doing? And, you know, that's exactly what I mean when I talk about, you know, let me show y'all a clip real quick. And I'm going to show you in real time the double standard that men have.
Ain't wife that got multiple bodies. It's over with.
You mean bodies as in people that you know?
No, not even that I know. The streets talk, like I said, you got a lot of bodies. Your ass out of there. I wish I would.
What is a lot of
So
bodies?
it's the streets and the...
What's the number? What's a lot of bodies?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Four.
10, 11.
Hold on, I want to know the number. I'm sorry.
If it's 10, you definitely over with.
7?
I
It's
mean,
over
but
with.
he's 25.
Five?
How many bodies you
What the
got?
fuck that mean? Because I'm 25.
How many bodies you got?
Over 200.
That's
So the
God.
woman can't have more than
Yeah, it's over with.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
200? That's crazy.
You're a
And
messy
she can't
hoe.
have 10
It's over with.
in her lifespan.
I'm the only one that could do that.
You
in
think
her
you're
life-
You see this insane double standard? This insane, this man thinks that he can really have 200 bodies and then he's not going to be judged, but he wants to judge a woman. You know what I mean? He wants you to take him as he is. You know what I mean? But you on a different level that he feels like he can judge you with that community ping he got going on. And the simple fact that this man even found 200 women to do anything with him, I believe he lying. You know what I'm saying? Because he rubbed his nose when he said it, and that's a really big sign of a liar. But even if he did, I want to know 200 who? 200 Build-A-Bears? Like, what? Women? Human women? Whatever woman that did something with this man, you should be shamed. But anyway, all I'm saying is that, in my opinion, I really do think that men should be shamed for their body counts. Women do not shame them. Women accept them. Women make it like it's not a big deal for a man to be for the streets. Well, not me, but women continually entertain men with huge body counts. And that's the reason why they feel like it's okay for them to be nasty. But if you out there doing anything, then all of a sudden you supposed to be, Miss Purity over there, while they just the dirtiest Dan of all time. And that's crazy to me. And really, if you really think about body count should absolutely matter for men, but it shouldn't matter for women. And you know what? I'm going to tell you why. I think I might have even said this before. Because the reason why it shouldn't apply to women is because a woman could have a body count of 1 million if she wanted to. But women are naturally selective. Even if you have a woman that is so-called, she's out there like that, she thotting and bopping, still, her body count could always be way higher. But it's not, because at some point the woman is selective, because literally any man will do anything with any woman at the drop of a dime. You get what I'm saying? A woman, no matter what she look like, no matter what she act like, no matter, you know what I'm saying, if she's clean or dirty or whatever, a man will always take it. You get what I'm saying? Because men don't value themselves. So it's like body count is way more important for a man. And I really do think that we should shame men for their body count. And don't talk about, oh, we're going to be understanding. We're not going to do purity culture. Why not? Because men have no problem doing it to you. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is that if you think about a man, the reason why a man's body count is actually important is because if it's high, it means that he is actually undisciplined and thirsty. Because for a man to have a high body count, that means he's talking to or hollering at somebody 24/7 and he's for the streets. Because a lot of times men are going to get rejected. A lot of times women are going to say no. A lot of times women are going to require something that they're not going to give. All of these different things go into play. But if a man has a high body count, that means that he's throwing out a million hooks. And he's throwing out so many that he's managed to get that many to bite. And more than likely, these are low class, low quality women. You get what I'm saying? He is for the streets. You know what I mean? Because I don't care what anybody wants to say. It is infinitely harder for men to have actual access to women. You know, it is. So, and like I said earlier, women are more selective. It's just what it is. Women have got to start from being like just young, telling dudes, no, I'm not interested. No, I don't want to give you my number. No, I'm not doing nothing with you. No. No, I'm not ready to do this. No, I'm not ready for you to touch me. Don't touch me. Don't, da. So women have it already inherently built in them to say yay or nay. You know what I mean? And men just really say yay. So, and my thing is that, you know, when you think about men, right, and they will shame a woman for having a body count that they don't find acceptable, or they'll shame a woman who's done corn or who's done X work or, you know, was just, you know, out there. You know, I actually saw a Pop the Balloon video of a man shaming a girl for being a bottle girl. Like, he was shaming her for that. And I want to know why we as women don't apply the same rules and standards that men apply to us to them. Like, we always give them grace for being for the streets. We always give them grace if they ugly. Oh, I like a medium ugly. When have you ever heard a man say he likes his women medium ugly? Or he's willing to overlook what you look like in your body because you have such a great personality? Or you can say you got some money. Never. That very rarely ever happens. You get what I'm saying? So I really do feel like we as women should judge them just in a way that they would do to us, period. And I really do believe the fact that we never do that as a collective, because I certainly do, and I certainly did. But I think that's the reason why men as a collective don't treat women right. They don't respect us because we never return the favor. We never treat them how they treat us. So they just think, oh, they can just do whatever they want to. You know, we always want to be like, oh, baby, poor baby. He needs support. He needs love. Come here, little daddy. No. He don't need your support. He don't need that. What he needs for you to do is to tell him that he's worthless and you wouldn't touch that peen if it was attached to the finest man that you ever saw in your life. That's what he needs to hear, you know? And it's just crazy to see single women specifically give men a grace that they never receive. And like I said, I really don't understand it. I don't know why women do that. Because, you know, you have men out here shaming Ciara, right, for having one child with Future and marrying somebody else. But then you have the same men acting like it was okay for Future to have 11 baby mamas. So y'all shaming her for one child, but then this man got 11 baby mamas, and y'all ain't never once said nothing about him derogatory, that he's for the streets, he's trifling, he shouldn't have any more women. You know, but I think that's all because y'all want to be his girlfriend. Y'all want to be his baby mama for real. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'll just say, and you know, also men like that are able to flourish because think about the desperate Deborahs that went out there and entertained, you know, Future, and still are entertaining Future, that is still taking that man seriously. Ew, what are you doing? you accepting him, y'all giving him intercourse, y'all doing things with him, is literally reinforcing that his behavior is not that bad. Or that it is that bad, but it doesn't matter what he does is bad. It's always going to be a goofy woman to accept him and be with him. You know what I mean? And like I said, women have got to stop doing that. They got to stop doing that and give these men a taste of their own medicine. You know, if you know that a man will not take it from you, don't take it from him. That is the only way that you're going to get men to stop being so entitled and having all of these double standards, because we knowingly go right along with it and validate them. We excuse them for doing something that they would burn us at the stake for. You know what? I'm sorry, it's late and I'm getting a little too hype. Actually probably got too carried away, but y'all get what I'm saying. But anyway, I digress, y'all. If y'all watch this whole video and you really enjoyed it, do me a favor and drop a 2 down below. And you already know why, because letting these men get away with these double standards is boo, boo. Boo is to the boo, boo, boo. And we gotta stop. And if you cannot donate to my Cash App to help support the channel, sorry, getting tongue-tied. Like I said, it is late, baby. But if you can't do that, that's no problem. You know what I mean? I know times are hard out here. So just do your girl a free favor. It won't cost you nothing. It's for the free ski. Follow your girl on TikTok. I live stream there. Follow me on YouTube. Hit that notification bell and that subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my new uploads. And as always, ladies, I really love to hear from y'all. So please drop your thoughts, comments, and feelings down below.